Hello everyone, what is cooking all you good looking people out there, and welcome to another exciting episode of GeoGuessr. Here we are in yesterday's daily challenge location. Very cool spot indeed. Lots of, well actually, the view is just really beautiful. I just like looking out of here, imagining this was a house and this was a window, that'd be really beautiful. But I mean, the real question is, what the heck kind of place is this? It's strange, I'll tell you that much. There's like this big rocky dome type thing. We're looking out of it, and it's just a very I have no idea what kind of structure this is. But regardless, I guess the question is, where in the world are we? And to this, I will say, I don't know, southern France seems good, like here? Let's make the guess, and the answer was, yeah, well, southern France, yes, but not there. We were actually in a natural reserve. Volcanoes. Oh my god, there's volcanoes here? Well, that's pretty crazy. But look at that, a place near Apchon. Well, there you go. 2665. Hopefully some of you guys figured that one out. Alright, here we are in today's daily challenge location. Wow, what a spot this is. It looks like we are some kind of power generating / water regulating, some kind of dam or something like that, right? Wow, it certainly looks like it has seen better days. I mean, the concrete is like, you know, coming apart. Jeez Louise. But beautiful, beautiful views. Well, it's not that beautiful. It's just like, I would kind of like to go here because I like looking at rushing water. It's pretty cool indeed. Also, if you look further up here, you can see a nice little town. Very picturesque on the water. Interesting thing, this, unlike most dams I've ever seen in my life, and there's quite a few around here that I have seen. In fact, I live not that close to one, and it's not really a dam. It's more of a power station, to be honest with you. But there you go. There's no like buoys and stuff like that to prevent people from swimming or boating too close to it. I guess they don't care. Maybe this is the kind of place people go climb up to jump off into the water. Maybe that's what this is. This is mostly. But I don't know. Based on the water coming off from down here, I'd say that's a great way to kill yourself. Actually, it's a horrible way to kill yourself. My God, that would be brutal, I'd imagine. But yeah, there you go. This is today's daily challenge, meaning it's up to you guys to tell me where in the world you think we are. In tomorrow's video's comment section, I announce the winner, the person that guesses closest. Now, there are no prizes, but there is glory to be won. So if you are interested in becoming today's top GeoGuessr, then tell me, where in the world do you think we are right now? Alright, here we are in the main section of today's video, and today we've got a viewer challenge brought to us by none other than our good friend, Nighty. That is right, Nighty, thank you so much for this challenge. This one is one of my favorite themes that we get, and that is places that our friend Nighty has visited. Yes, I always like seeing travel theme challenges, places that you've been. I always find that really cool. Makes me super jealous of, you know, travel and stuff like that. I mean, you know, I don't do too much travel abroad at all. Mostly because, I don't know, maybe I'm not one to travel myself, and the only place that I do travel, well, actually, I do a lot of, like, you know, local stuff like that. There's a hell of a lot to see around you. If you take a car and drive 5-6 hours away, there's a ton to see, and I actually do that, like, quite a bit. Actually, all the damn time, if I'm being honest. I've been all around 5 hours, 6 hour, 7 hours drive from where I live, but on a plane travel, I don't do nearly enough of that, and my friends, including myself, you know, I can't say that I don't want to do this either, but all we want to do is go to Las Vegas, so the next place I'm going to go travel to is probably going to be Las Vegas yet again. Hey, what can I say? It's a fun time, and I don't know, a bunch of dudes going to Europe together, I mean, you know, that's not a bag of tea, so, hey, you know what? I get to see the cool places that you guys have been to. So there you go. Eventually, you know, I'll be able to travel a lot more. That's what people always say. You know, it's not true. I should be traveling a lot now. You know, now's the time, right? I don't have a family. I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have a wife. I could go anywhere. Now's the time to travel. If you guys are in your, well, graduated high school to, geez, even like late 20s, now's the time to do it. Don't say you're going to do it later. Travel now. This is advice that I should listen to. But hey, you know what? There you go. Also, you know what? You don't need to take a plane. There's a lot of shit to see around where you live as well. You know, go do that a lot because, you know, from what I've found, there's a ton of interesting stuff to see right around where you live. People don't know where they live well enough. You know, they live in a tiny little bubble. They think, oh, you know, I'm from this and that place. But no, there's a lot to see from even around where you live. So if you have a car and you like driving, there you go. Anyways, this is a viewer challenge. So if you guys are interested in creating one, all you need to do is look down in the description below, find a step-by-step guide on how to create your own custom challenge and how to send it to me. Also, you can find a link to this one so you can play along yourself. All right, so let's check this out. So you've been here. Very cool place. Immediately when I was looking at it, I was going to say that we were like in Argentina for whatever reason, but I don't think that's what we are. I think we're in Italy, actually. Taking a look at this, Venice, to be more precise. I mean, it's definitely where we are, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, that's exactly where it is. You've been to Venice. Nice. I'm hoping you liked it. I've heard mixed reviews about Venice. Venice is one of those places, like, people, like, dream of, like, Venice and things like that. I mean, sure, it's a really cool place to see, but you gotta really know what you're doing, and you can't be scared of tourists, because look down the street. How many people that are here do we think lives here? Everyone here is a tourist. Look at these cameras. Oh my god, if you're a pickpocket, this is heaven. Tiny little streets and corridors and things as well. My god. You could really get away with stealing a whole bunch of stuff here. So this is like, you know, if you like being around a ton of tourists or you don't mind it, it's going to be one of those places. But like, I don't know. I feel like you live there and you're like, ugh, it might be soul crushing just to live here. I mean, maybe it's good, like, you know, it's your whole economy and based on tourists, and you get to talk to a lot of people and stuff like that. But like, I don't know, are most tourists the kind of person, you know, you want to talk to? I mean, some of them absolutely, you know, they got great stories and you get to talk to people. But like most people, you know, the average Joe isn't like, it's like, you know, they're in a bad mood. They don't want to deal with you. They're in their own little bubble. And, you know, maybe if you live here, you feel like, oh, you know, you want to be able to, you know, talk to them, help them out, show them nice places. And yeah, I don't know. I think that the average person is maybe a little bit too closed off for it to work out, which is probably why, you know, people always, you know, bash tourists. I mean, you know, no matter who you are, you're going to be a tourist somewhere. I mean, you can't be expected to just stay exactly where you live. I mean, I was kind of talking about that a little bit earlier, like a few minutes ago. But there you go. I mean, just look at this. You know, this looks like the Venetian. And, you know, this is like, looking at this place, this doesn't look like a real place. You know, to think that there are like, that this is not just a show that is put on. Like, to me, this right over here, it looks like a show that is put on. That what you're seeing is not a real place. But there are real people there, and it makes me think, like, what do the real people who are here think about it? Do they like the fact that they live in a fantasy land? You know, maybe that's the case. Maybe you want to live there. Maybe you live here because you're like, you know what, I like living in that kind of place. And honestly, you know, I kind of like that idea, right? You go to a place and you want to live there because it's, you know, you live because it's like, it's not like real life. It's like every day. It's like you're living on a vacation. Maybe that's the kind of feeling you get here. But I don't know. I mean, this feels so hectic. Down every tiny little aisle is about 1 billion people. Also, the fact that there's so much water and stuff like that, it probably smells. And so many people and so much stuff like that. I mean, the picture over there, it looked like we were in like a hotel. Like, what we were seeing wasn't real. Oh my god, dark, scary corridors. My god, look at these doors and stuff like that. Man, what a place. What a place Venice is. I actually want to go there. The more I looked around it, you know, I'm down. I want to see this place. See what it is like in real life. But got to be honest, probably not more than 2 days. I'm not spending a week there. 64-17. All right. Where are we now? Well, we appear to be in Greece, so that's good. Yeah, we appear to be in Greece. Okay. Well, I mean, that's pretty much all we got, isn't it? Where in Greece? Geniki Bank. All right. There's no real answer to... Well, I mean, there's definitely a good answer, but as to where we actually are. Boy, were we past a sign of like a medical practice, and I feel like that might have been able to tell us where we are. Nike, Puma, Quicksilver, Roxy. All right, sure. So let's keep going down here. Now, like I said, Johnny's Pub. Oh, look at that. People playing chess. There you go, drinking some nice... I don't know what kind of drink that is. Looks like a frothy iced coffee. Maybe. Yeah, it sounds pretty good, doesn't it? We are in Greece somewhere. But, okay, somewhere touristy. Somewhere by the water. Oh, lots of big beaches. Oh, it's one of these beaches with like 1,000 umbrellas and people. Actually, you know what? There's not that many people. But it's the kind of thing like, why would you ever want to sit in the back parasol aisle? I don't know. I mean, look, I'm not against... I'm probably making it seem like if I want to go on a vacation, I want to go to a secluded place. Believe me, I don't. I like going to places, tons of people. Like, if I were to, like, say where I wanted to live, like, you know, the top places that I would want to live in the world are extremely populated and busy and always cool action going around. But, you know, when you're on a beach, is that really the kind of feeling you want to get on the beach? Like, it's busy and there's tons of stuff going around. Maybe, you know, a beach party. But I don't know. I feel like, to me, that's not what I want the beach to be. But hell, maybe it is. You know, just like Venice. I don't feel like that's what I want Venice to be. But maybe I'm wrong about that. See, you know, I feel like if I was going to go to, like, New York or Hong Kong or something like that, you know, that's what I want that to be. Or, you know, Tokyo. You know, I love that. You know, those three places, I'd actually... Well, okay, if I had the money, because I wouldn't want to be living there on the money that I currently make, or you know, even if you step it up quite a few notches, I wouldn't want to go live there, you know. But if I was rather wealthy, then yeah, absolutely, I'd love to live there, you know, be amongst the people, be able to go to all these sorts of places. That'd be cool. I'd like that. But the beach and even Venice, like that last one, the crowds felt wrong there to me for whatever reason. All right, where are we? You know, we're in a very touristy place. We've got to be in, you know, we're going to go with, Crete on this one. This is Crete, right? Sure. Let's go make the guess in the end. So it's Rhodes, damn it. Rhodes. Why does it say Rhodos? Didn't it used to say Rhodes? Didn't this also say Crete? Oh, what happened to the map? Google always doing some weird stuff with the map. It's just like, oh no, it's just like when they had Asia written in Chinese. That was a weird one, wasn't it? They had like a South America written in Spanish and then Asia written in Chinese on the map for a while, which was just really weird because, well, first of all, like, are we forgetting about Brazil? And maybe South America is written the same way in Spanish and Portuguese, but I got a feeling it might not be. And also, you know, Asia written in Chinese. It's like that doesn't even make up more than half the people living in Asia. Not even close, actually. I mean, if you were going to do that, you'd have to write it in, I don't know. There's probably not another single language that you would need to write it in. You would need to write it in, I forget, I don't know what language you need to write it in, but, I mean, that just didn't make any sense, so, there you go. All right, where's the next place? Casa Rosso, sex show, live sex show. Is that really something you want to see? Like, two people banging? I don't know. That doesn't sound like a good time. Who the hell goes to a place like this? I don't know. I mean, I'm not one to judge. You know, maybe that's fun. I mean, I'll be honest. Like, ah, jeez. Like, that's really just about like looking, right? I don't know. It's just like. Is it something that just happens in the background and then you just kind of like have drinks and stuff like that and like talk to your friends and while, you know, two people are having sex on stage? Maybe it's like, maybe there's theatrics involved, you know? Maybe. I'd kind of get that, right? If there's a peep show. Now that's just fucking weird. Oh, jeez. All right, I'm not going to go looking at those signs too much. You know, the Google, they don't like this kind of stuff. Thankfully, I believe it is all censored. Look, YouTube moderators, okay? This is a Google product, right? So don't look. There's Google. It's you're the ones who consent to this stuff. Anyways, I'm sure we didn't see anything, but you know, it was all censored. Live porno show. There's got to at least be some theatrics involved, you know? Like you got to go there and it's like, whoa, now this is something you don't see every day. Maybe. And you're sitting in like an audience, a peep show. That just seems weird. What are you in, some kind of like dark corner booth, like peeping through some kind of window? Now that's just weird. First of all, what is this company that owns all of these places? I mean, they're making a killing out of this weird purple pink elephant thing. Jeez. So that's something. Oh my god, I hesitate to even look to the sides just in case there's some sort of uncensored dick, and then YouTube goes crazy and bans my channel, which would be terrible. So, oh, we're on the other side of the water here. All right, the peep show thing. I don't know, like, I don't know. I mean, like maybe I get a strip club, like I understand it. It's really, you know, I don't know. Like it's so not for me because the idea. Like, I don't want to interact with a stripper. I don't know. I don't want to interact with a stripper at all. You know, if I was at like a strip club and with people and you could talk to them in like a normal place, maybe get drinks, and then there was stripping going on in the background, fine. You know, that's something you don't do every day, so maybe it'd be kind of interesting. But then, like, they go up to you and you have to talk to them, and it's. I mean, I know they're people, but like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just too awkward to be part of that crowd. You know, like, I don't know. Is paying for a lap? I don't want a lap dance. It just seems like that's not a fun thing. I don't know. Maybe you know, maybe I'm a little bit too socially awkward. I don't really consider myself to be socially awkward at all. But hey, you know, maybe that's just one of those things. You know, it's just not for me because that seems like that just seems like not a great time. So the live sex show, I mean, you just got to be a horny, right? Or maybe there's, maybe the theatrics. We went through that already. Maybe there's, you know, sparklers and fireworks and, you know, some stuff you don't see every day. And even some stuff you wouldn't even search up on the internet. So, you know, there you go. Bring a poncho. We are in none other, the one, the only, the Amsterdam. So you've been there as well. There you go. Specifically, it seems like you're telling us that you've been over here to that area, 6417. Well, there you go. Hope you had a good time there, Nighty. Hopefully you didn't just walk by. You actually went in. I mean, hell, to be honest, I just walked by. I wouldn't. No. You know what? If I'm going there, if I've made the commitment to go to, you know, I don't know. There's a lot of other things to see in Amsterdam, but I feel like if I've decided to go there, you know, I at least go in, take in one of the live sex shows, you know? It just, oh God, it just seems so weird. God, it just seems so weird. All right, well, we got ducks. We got a person sitting on a bench, an old person sitting with the ducks. You know, usually this guy over here, he just likes looking at the ducks in the water and stuff like that. You know, calms him from his horrible flashbacks that he gets from the war. And it's just a nice place to sit by and, you know, relax. But then this weirdo with probably a backpack with a big camera goes on, walks by. He just shakes his head thinking, oh boy, even, you know, they're coming even here. Even the one place I thought they'd never visit, these damn kids. Now they're bringing their backpacks with big giant cameras on it, screwing up my day, and I just wanted to look at the ducks. Well, there you go. I am very sorry. So where in the world are we? I have no idea. I kind of forget where we've been. We've been to Italy. We've been to Amsterdam. We've been to other places. Actually, a lot of cool places. Although I'm going to have to review it because I have apparently a terrible memory. There's even like a little boat here. My God, could you go for a ride in the water? I'm going to go with this is Spain, I guess. Maybe. I really don't know. This is going to... France? Spain? No, I think I'm going to go with Spain on this one. Really? Am I? Am I going to go with Spain? Yeah, I will, actually. I am going to go with Spain. Northern Spain, we're going to go with, or around Bilbao. And Italy, was Italy. I was hoping it was a different country, because that's the way I was thinking in my head. But no, it was Italy. Yeah, I thought about it, but I thought, yeah, you know what, maybe it'll be a different country. I thought we'd have better odds, but no. Campello sul Calituno. Well, there you go. Quite the name for a place, isn't that? 20.99. All right. And next up, Back Factory. Blue Knight Live something show. Is this live show dance? Table dance. My God, Nighty. You are a big fan. You see, there you go. See, we got someone on the other side of the table here. You know, you go visit a city. What are the live sex shows like? You know, maybe you frequent the strip clubs and the live sex shows in your area, the peep shows and all that kind of stuff. And when you go to a place, you want to see, hey, you know what? How are things different? Maybe it's a kind of experience where you go there and, you know, as much, you know, culture shock as you've experienced going to new places and thinking, like, wow, this is so different. Maybe the live sex shows are the kind of thing that ground you. You know, all over the world, live sex is the same. Is that what this is about? Honestly, I'm just going. Oh boy, wow! Look at this. A ton more stuff. Jeez, this is hilarious. Oh boy, so where the hell are we? I still haven't figured that one out. Stadtrundfart. All right, if you say so. So, Kentucky Fried Chicken. We got Subway. There's Pizza Hut. So we're clearly, you know, somewhere interesting. Sex Devil. Sexy Devil. Oh my God, the Sexy Devil. Hamburger Laden. Mobilecraft.de. That's what I was thinking. So, Crazy Jeans. There you go. You can get Crazy Jeans if you'd like to go there. I think we're in Hamburg, especially because, well, there was that hamburger place. Did it say hamburger? Well, whatever. There you go. So that is indeed where we are. We are in Hamburg. My God. There we are. Hamburg. Where in Hamburg? I'm going to say somewhere like around here to make the guess. And the answer was yes, 62.97. So, started off in Venice. Very nice, very crowded. Then we went to none other than Amsterdam. Oh, that was nice indeed. No, actually, next we went off to Rhodes, not Crete, like I guessed. Then we went to Amsterdam, the beginning of the live sex shows. Then we went to Italy once again, not Spain, for A Man and His Ducks. And then finally to Hamburg for more live sex shows. So, there you go. Hopefully, you guys have enjoyed this episode. I know I certainly have. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Aw, yeah. Cue the royalty-free music. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, everybody. Get on your feet. Stand up, look at the screen, and repeat. I'm gonna like, rate, comment, and subscribe. I love watching Ather vids all of the time. Thanks for dropping by and spending the time. Hope you've enjoyed, and let's get on with our lives. Oh yeah. Thanks to Kevin MacLeod for these awesome beats. Woo yeah. Have a good one. Bye.